Oh, it's this one.
So reworked.
Oh boy.
Nice, I got an M240.
Mm-hmm.
How many grenades do I have? I have 2 of those.
I don't know if I can deal with slotting an AR and not getting just like a mag.
3. Okay, I have plenty of grenades to fuck people up with.
I'm so used to the disappointment.
I never survived
Mhm.
more than 2 to 3 minutes in this mission.
I survive a lot.
Remade. It's not the same.
I just have to not shoot JKL this time.
They're into the
Shoot
emptiness with me.
JKL. It's always the right option.
That's very true.
Doesn't really do much else.
Just had that was great.
It's just a big
Oh shit, sorry, that
What do
was
we have for
tap,
Vix?
tap back in.
Do we have an SPG? We do have an SPG.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did this one last time.
Did we do this mission last time? I don't
It's in
think
a
this
new
is the
spot on
same
the map.
one.
It's in a new
Like,
spot.
yeah,
It's
it's
slightly
It's a little bit
location, but-
different, Brooks.
Yeah, there's a tank now. Totally different.
B1, check B1.
And there wasn't a MMG team schwacking that stupid fucking whole squad that went up on a dumb dune.
Don't go on any dunes. Chat.
I did make the mission, so if you want the inside scoop, I can fill you in.
Okay,
No,
tell
that'd
me
be
everything.
All right. Well, you can sort of see it on the map, but right in the middle, there's
Yeah?
a big trench.
Okay, got it.
Are we metagaming?
Is there a tank in that trench? Maybe.
Not, I don't know where it is. It's house, so I
Okay,
don't actually
gotcha.
know where all
Cool.
the AI are. But they will be somewhere inside the circle.
I see
probably.
that the tank is AI.
Yes, it's all
Okay,
house.
cool.
It's like a
So we
few
need-
squads of infantry, a mortar, and a tank. And of course, Op 4's on the other side of the map.
Okay. And we have vehicles. We have fast
Yep.
vehicles.
Captured oil well.
Um,
Fucking go. Okay.
Is there a Hellfire here?
I think the important part here is to
See our enemies driven before
Yeah.
us and hear the
Yeah.
lamentation of their women.
exactly.
that's sort of
want to be
implied.
able
I think
to
the important
spot-
part is to not get decisively engaged by
I don't
either
want to be
force.
engaged by the tank first. You know. I want them to be engaged first. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we could completely push in from, let's say, the west side of this place by moving up these rocks, and then pushing in with with a force once that tank is down. Like that's completely doable.
We have Carl Gustavs, so
Yeah, and there's
actually
this
have fair firepower.
this rise right here comes up about 5 meters in a sudden incline. So we could essentially push to these inclines, move up with the tank, rush in, or hold a position with an MG.
I mean, you say that, but it's like, on.
Of course.
I mean, a meter higher than
Yeah,
the
yeah, of
actual
course.
center.
We're going
so.
fast though. We're not taking, we're not driving like grannies. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we can have freedom in our movement, based on what you think as a driver when we push on a vector here, and we can effectively get in position to where we can attack this tank if it's not down, or fight to the north if they spring around. They try to come all the way around, maybe clean us up or something like that. Anything weird, I think we can deal with freedom of movement here. I think every every fire team or such with their Vix is they understand what vector to go through or how to attack with force, with the squad level force, and we can clear this objective out together and safely and effectively. I think
I do
let's
wish
just-
we knew what the objective looked like a little bit.
probably a pipeline of some sort that Lightning created.
No
With a-
pipeline. There's some
with
like
a
oil
big old-
wells.
Yeah, a well.
But the big thing is this sort of like military compound, the trench in the middle.
Okay.
Okay, so it isn't trench, it is fortified.
Well, I'm assuming
It's straight up like dug in trenches into the earth.
Okay.
it says there is a T-62. I'm assuming he put it in the fucking middle between either us so he can view both teams. So,
I'm
Look,
assuming it's
it-
hanging
it's-
upside
it's
down
Hal.
from the
It's
top
gonna
of the
go
oil
after
rig.
whoever gets spotted by the
Got it.
AI first. So
yeah. I feel like let's we have a little bit, I think, a better advantage moving up this position up here. Let me put it in red. can move out. Let's say kind of in this kind of region right here. You know, and we can feel comfortable when we need to push up, when we need to pull back. Each fire team, we're going to fan out
Be
along
right
this
back.
whole rock line here. You know, we can spread out and you know, understand and observe what's going on, get a better eye on the situation before anything, you know, anyone bursts in there. Let's have 1 or 2 fan out to the north. 1 can do it. 2 can stay a little bit south. We'll observe this position, see how we can take it, and then if we have the ability to hit an SPG shot from, I think it's Matt, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, we can take that opportunity if we can, and then assault via this first dune. It gives it like a 5-meter advantage.
Heads up, we've got 4 minutes of safe start.
Yep, it's fine.
What do you want B1 doing? Can we just follow ASL and wait for a flex
Yeah,
point?
we can move as a group. BSL and whatever Bravo is in ASL. We'll move
Can
as
I,
a command.
should I
element.
just ride with you, or should I grab?
Yeah,
the
we
other
might as
team?
well ride as a command element.
Okay.
We have an MMG too.
MMG, yep, with
Okay,
a
cool.
240 and a truck with an M2.
Yeah, you are very good at range. So if you want to keep it that way, you can.
Probably
Um,
just protect the northern flank until you
yeah,
guys
that
move,
too.
and then once you move, just kind of roam this up and down, looking for pot shots to take behind you.
Yeah, we can.
I think it's probably the best. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah, we can do
use range.
like MMG up here.
We don't have any earmarks.
Oh, I got it. I'll do it in a second.
All right. Probably won't need them, but we'll see.
Equipment. Get Matt nearby players. There you go.
We could get into a dune-to-dune fight.
Kind of
You do have-
generalize.
you
Let's.
do have a Bravo fire team as well.
Yeah, they're gonna attach to me. It's fine. We'll
Okay.
move as a larger group so we understand. You know, we'll take advantage when we see it. Yeah, we can move it however we want here. I want you guys to like it's a freedom of movement. We're in a desert. Move as a cohesive unit. You know, make sure when one's moving off, there's a reason for it. You know what I mean? We don't want to split up, to spread apart without any reason, and we want to move in there when it's safe. So if we're getting attacked by the T-62, basically we're going to focus on how we're going to kill that immediately, then move from there after we observe the situation afterwards. You know what I mean? We don't want to. We want to take this fast, but we also don't want to take it too fast. It's pretty good. Basically a desert, so everyone sees everything. We're going to move to these rock positions, see what it's like, and then we're going to observe the oil field, get any marks down, communicate any enemy positions that we should know about, where the tank is. If MMG or MAT see enemy presence to the north from Infor or Op4, I mean, get that marked out, understand their wave movement before we start actively moving on the objective. Pretty simple.
And you
Those
keep saying
marks
mark it out. You're tracking that.
Well,
We are not going to have markers.
Yeah, we'll communicate. Yeah, we'll communicate. Don't worry about it.
What do we do about Op4 if we see them?
Observe, and if we have an ability to, take them out without risking getting hit by a tank or putting ourselves in a position that would compromise our movement onto the oil field, we can do that. It's all going to be what happens when we find Op4 in the first place, so we can talk about that at the time. But we're going to effectively try to get this western egress in here, or ingress onto the oil field, to that mound, where you get a little bit of elevation so you can have a little bit of cover, and then we'll move on the oil field from there. Sounds good? Any questions?
I like it.
Thank you, Mission
Good enough.
Maker.
Alpha 1, go ahead and mount up in this northwesternmost unarmed techie.
2. I'm gonna go to the south. Yeah, this techie is 2. Everyone get in.
Cool.
DSB, okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
I'm looking
lock
for
in.
that damn
Something
thing.
or other.
Everyone.
Which one to use my AR? Yeah, get so you can shoot over front.
That's what I'm doing.
ammo,
Yeah,
launchers,
Lightning,
grenades,
we have.
medic.
I grabbed the 2 extra rockets, but I have a Moz and 2 rockets plus 1 loaded, and we have an extra Moz friendly fire.
Plan's pretty
Oh,
simple. We're gonna
yeah.
swing out west,
I probably
try and
should
scout out
check
the
it.
enemy and the enemy at the oil rig.
I have rockets
Try not
plus-
to get decisively engaged with either one until we can choose the engagement
Is there any
ourselves.
loaded?
No.
All right.
Ah, okay. There you go.
Fair enough.
There we go.
There's also
Makes
a bunch
sense.
of HE grenades. And
Also,
you have a GP, I think.
Yes.
Desert nav with no
What direction are we going?
compass.
We're going north.
Love it.
I remember.
No GPS. I mean,
Oh, okay.
Be aware, some of the Vics have mods in them. Take advantage of that.
apparently some of the Vics have Maws in them. So
Ours do too.
Yeah, there's a spare one.
yeah, if you need it, grab it.
Along with a spare rocket. When we're
Wow, this
reload
looks
it.
like hella strained.
Yeah, I think we're around Hill 5-6 or just south of there.
That I can't hear these people.
Can you hear any audio?
I can hear in safe start, I thought.
You probably
looks
have
like
your
we-
Ace headphones on, which
I
like
mean,
deafens your game audio when you're in a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
You can set a keybind to unset that if you'd like.
I fixed it. I had to refresh my audio.
Yeah.
Dang, it was your game
I was
audio was
trying to
just
find
fucked.
out because I had the same problem last week. I think it was last week. Until my audio got switched.
I had
It's
audio
always-
during safe start. But
The only nice thing with our armor now is that you don't have to restart the game to fix it.